JFD, just fair and direct.
Okay, hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to JFD Traders Tea Time with me, Darius Anucauskas. Today is the 29th of April 2021. So yep, welcome everyone. Welcome to this Thursday's afternoon session where we're going to have a very quick look at the markets, a few of the charts, the usual stuff. But before we do that, as always, let's quickly have a read through our risk disclaimer. So the content we just bear with me one moment, guys. My computer seems to be freezing a little bit, so okay, so just bear with me one moment, guys. So I do apologize for this. This is when I'm having a few technical issues today. So yep, let's just quickly right, okay, there we go. So, the content we produce does not constitute investment advice or investment recommendation, should not be considered as such, and does not in any way constitute an invitation to acquire any financial instrument or product. As always, I'll give you a few seconds to read the rest and we can continue. Okay, so now then, also just before we jump into the charts, quick mentioning of our JFD YouTube channel, which you can always subscribe to in order not to miss any of our upcoming videos, and of course our JFD Bank website, and specifically our JFD research page, which we also update on a daily basis. So yeah, feel free to visit us here on jfdbank.com and click on the research tab right there on the top. Now, jumping into the charts, guys, the first one I want to pick up here very quickly is the DAX. We are breaking this upside line, the one that I was talking about, and yep, we're now drifting lower. However, don't get me wrong, we still have a bit of time here before the German market closes. So yeah, let's see if this manages to stay here below this upside line. If it does, then yes, of course, this could lead to some further declines. However, to get a little bit more excited with those declines, well, we would need to see a drop below the 15,149 level right here in order to go for further declines. And at the same time, I mean, that we could have the 21-day EMA here. Well, we could see the index falling below the 21-day EMA and potentially attracting more sellers here. So again, for now, guys, long story short, basically keeping a close eye on this upside line. If we stay below this, then well, there is a chance for this one to drift further south. Now, jumping into Dow Jones Industrial Average, yesterday the index closed in the red. Right now as well, we are seeing the index drifting a little bit to the downside. So, excuse me. So we're currently actually, let's just bear with me one moment. No, we recovered. There we go. So okay. Okay, guys, so this is a little bit mixed here. The U.S. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is kind of pushing to the upside right now. The cash index is moving higher, and we are basically, if I'm not mistaken, we are now above this little downside line right here. So what it means that this arrow that I've drawn here previously, with the idea that we could see a drift lower, but if it stalls somewhere around here, this could lead to another push higher. And another thing, actually, we could potentially see this little pattern here with the 4 last candles here as a potential bearish, bullish 3. So when you have the kind of the 3 candles here, the continuous candles within the trading range of this first day here, So, yep, in a way, everything could be kind of pointing a little bit more towards the upside right now. But again, we'll be very careful, guys. We'll continue aiming for the current all-time high initially, which is near the 34,256 territory, 57 approximately around there. And if we clear that, then this would confirm for a new all-time high. NASDAQ 100. Now, this one here, and also let me just quickly double check. And to be honest, the cash index is already near the all-time high, and we're currently actually, I think we're even above that. So 14,057, approximately 57, 58. So basically, we will be above this barrier right here, and this confirms a new all-time high. And of course, now let's see how this is going to play out. But again, at the moment, everything's looking quite positive, guys. So if it does remain above this 14,050 territory, then yes, of course, we'll continue targeting the upside. Now jumping into gold, and gold is a bit of a mixed here, and it did initially push higher, but failed to move above the 200-day EMA. As you can see, now we are drifting back down. So what are we going to do right now is basically wait because on one hand we are still struggling with the 200-day and the 100-day EMAs, but on the other hand we still remain above the 21-day EMA here. We remain above this downside line, so in a way, let's see which way this one's gonna break out to. For now, it's we're kind of, let's say, on the little bit on the neutral side, because for me to consider the upside, I would need to see a nice good push above the 1798 territory right here, and then yes, higher levels could be met. But for the downside, what I need here is I need here a nice good drop below the 1760 territory. And then, yes, we could consider maybe a bit of a move lower. So keep that in mind, guys. Now, Ethereum, jumping into Ethereum very quickly. And Ethereum is, well, that one's on fire and continues to rally and continues to hit new all-time highs. So Ethereum is now kind of approaching that 2,800 level, or maybe if the pace, like if this pace continues, I mean, it could end up moving towards the towards that psychological 3,000 mark, and then of course we'll take it from there. But for now, at the moment, it's everything's looking quite positive, unless the crypto starts falling somewhere below the 2550 mark right here. Now that's where we could maybe consider a bit of a corrective move here lower, and then of course, yes, we could take it from there. But at the moment, guys, let's keep it short and simple. For now, yes, the sky's the limit for this one, and let's see how far this can travel. But at the moment, it's a little bit tricky one. Again, like I said, guys, it could be, it could stall near the 2,800 level, or it could drift all the way towards that psychological 3,000 mark. AUD USD, very quickly on this one. I'm still waiting for that better move here to the upside, and yesterday we had a bit of a decline here. We had a drop below the 0.7757 territory, but as you can see, the bulls quickly managed to recover everything, and they've pushed the pair back up here, and they've now it's trading again above this 0.7757 territory, so kind of this way providing a bit of more positivity. So long story short, guys, for now I'm still aiming for this 0.7849 level. Let's see where this is going to end up going. USDJPY, and here you can see that yes, the pair is moving towards this 109.23 level. I spoke about this previously, and this is in the beginning of this week. I've mentioned this area, and what I said, that if we get a pop above the 108.34 territory, somewhere around here, then yes, my next target is the 109.23. So far, we're on the right track. So let's see if we can go all the way there. For the downside, first of all, let me get rid of this downside line, and now for the downside, I would say that, well, to be honest, still I would prefer to see a good drop below the 107.55 territory, just to be a little bit more on the safe side. Now, I do understand that we could be missing out on a bit of territory here, but what you could do here is maybe keep your eyes on the today's current low near the 108.44 level, and a nice good drop below it might open the door towards lower areas. But again, we would still need to be very careful with that idea. Jumping into GBP NZD, the pair is still trading below this downside line taken from the high of the 1st of April. Today it's well, actually this whole week has been a bit of a choppy session here, but so far you can see that this hurdle, this 1.9175 territory, is doing its job and providing good support. So what we need here to see is a good move here, a daily candle staying below the 1.9175 in order to go for further declines, because such a break here would confirm a forthcoming lower low. EURGBP. So EURGBP is still hanging in there, and as I mentioned previously, in order to go for some higher levels, we need to see at least a push above the 0.8719 territory right here. This way, the pair would confirm a forthcoming higher high, and yep, more buyers may join in. But at the moment, as you can see, it's kind of really nowhere here. It's still stuck on above the upside line, but it's struggling to overcome this barrier right here. So that's why for now we're just kind of playing the waiting game. But if this works out in our favor here, if it pushes through this barrier, then yes, higher levels could be met, guys. And finally, EURUSD. So EURUSD continues to push higher. However, not a significant push higher today. It just continues to, I would say, to balance above this 1.2113 territory. But that's still okay, because what I've mentioned to you and what I was mentioning to you this whole week, that if we get a push above that 1.2113 level and we stay above it, then yes, slightly higher levels could be met. For now, we're not really getting that break of the upside support line here, so that's why the downside scenario is slightly off the table. So guys, that's it for this session. This was a very quick session. I hope you found it useful. This was just a quick update on some of the instruments that I looked at recently. But if you want to catch my video tomorrow morning, as always, my Trader's Espresso, that's 6 o'clock GMT time. For now, guys, have a wonderful evening. Stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.